How's it going, everybody? Blake here, and this is Ramblin' Movie Takes coming at you with a review for the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Or is it Jay and Silent Bob The Reboot? I can't remember. By the way, how do you like my hat backwards? It's a new look. Usually I wear it front ways, but, figured, why not try something different? Or, yeah. For this movie review, I'm going to go with this. I think it's a better look, right? Don't you think? So, Jay and Silent Bob, The Reboot. But before I get into it, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. I would be very happy to see those numbers continue to climb. I'm sitting at like 78 subscribers right now, which is, I don't think that's terrible considering how long I've been doing this. Been doing it for a little under a year now. I feel good about it. I feel good about where I'm at. But yeah, if you can please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I release future videos, that would mean a lot to me. So now I feel a little shamed because I feel like I was pushing that a little too hard. But whatever. Got to do what you got to do. Who cares if you look, desperate and sad, miserable, like Fred Durst. Anyways, so Jay and Silent Bob, The Reboot, stars Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith, and it is directed by Kevin Smith. So this movie takes place, it takes place in the modern day. It's 20 somewhat years after the last time we seen them, which I believe was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of these characters. But yeah, I saw this movie was on Amazon Prime, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen it. Fairly new movie. I'll watch it. I'll review it. It'll give me some content to put on my channel. But I gotta be honest with you guys. I really like this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I did not expect to like this movie. Like, not as much as I did. I thought maybe I would come out of it saying, it was okay. But I really liked it. Like, I had a great, great time with this movie. And, Jay and Silent Bob, they have not missed a beat. Like, they are still the same characters. They are the same guys. Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith, they just have so much chemistry. And that comes, obviously, from being friends for so long and just, having a good rapport with each other, having good timing with each other. They just know each other. So it works and it comes through in this movie. So basically, simple plot. They find out that they no longer have the rights to their names anymore, Jay and Silent Bob. So, and they find out that a remake is being made, and they decide, well, they got to go to Hollywood to this Comic-Con, this convention, whatever, called Chronic Con. And along the way, to stop, I'm jumping all over the place, but to stop Kevin Smith from, Kevin Smith, he's got two roles going on in this movie. He's Silent Bob and he's himself. But anyways, they got to stop Kevin Smith from doing the remake. So, and along the way, they meet all these interesting characters. We come across Harley Quinn Smith's character. Gosh, I can't remember her name right now. But, she was great. I really enjoyed her performance in this movie. I think she's definitely got a future as an actress, for sure. She's still very new to the world of the world of acting. I think this is only like the second movie that she's been in, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I know she was in a movie called Yoga Hosers or something, a few years ago. But anyways, so, and there's also a lot of cameos in this movie as well. Some that I expected to see because I saw them in the trailer, and I've seen things on the internet and stuff. But there were some that I didn't know were even in this movie. I didn't expect to see. I had no reason to expect, but they were in it. So I think a lot of people, a lot of you that watch this movie for the first time, you're going to be pleasantly surprised with a lot of these cameos. especially if you're a fan of old Jay and Silent Bob movies. And yeah, so I can nitpick this movie. I could go through a lot of negatives, because there are negatives. There's some plot holes. There's some bad acting at parts. There's some logic problems in parts. But I'm not gonna sit here and get into it and do a deep dive for a Jay and Silent Bob movie. The point is, if you're a fan of these characters, if you're a fan of Jay and Silent Bob, if you're a fan of their other movies or other movies that they've been in, like Mallrats, Dogma, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, if you're, I think Chasing Amy, they were even in that movie. If you're a fan of these characters, if you're a fan of those movies, you are who this movie was made for. And yeah. So is it a masterpiece? No, it's not a masterpiece. Is it a little bit forgettable? Maybe, possibly. But it's a very enjoyable movie, and it's worth watching for all of you that do have love in your hearts for these characters. So with that being said, I'm not going to review this movie. I'm not going to rate this movie. I'm just going to say that I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it, and I recommend it. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. And follow me on Twitter at Rambling Blake, and on Instagram at Rambling Movie Takes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, y'all have a good one.